Top fives, thing to do when you're sick. Johnny, since you are sick, you can go first. What's something you've been doing maybe?
I haven't started it yet, but once I'm done with this, it starts. Watch Harry Potter.
Wow. Is that the go-to? You watch all eight of them?
Whenever I'm sick, I just watch Harry Potter all day and night.
Wow. I mean, the thing is, if you can make it through 8 Harry Potters, you're sick, bro. You know, it's like
Yeah.
it's like, oh fuck, this is like a full like 48-hour bug because it's been a day and I'm still not right.
I've said it before. I do try and get through all.
Well,
It's
they're
like
they're all
22
like
hours.
2+ hours, right? So you're probably pushing about 24 hours.
There's 8 of them. I believe it. I believe it's like 28 hours. I'm 22 hours and something minutes.
Yeah, I could see it just being under 22, 24. That
I
makes
think
sense.
that's what it is. Um, but I've tried. I've never gotten. I fell asleep like during the 8th one time. That was the closest I ever got.
And that it gives you your comfort while you're sick, huh?
Very much so.
I'm gonna go a throwback. I'm gonna go cliche, but it's got to go number one for me. And it's not something that happens now, but it's something that happened for the first 15, 20 years of your life. And of course, it's The Price is Right. And it's not just The Price is Right. You can throw in Make a Deal, right? Make a Deal. Let's make a deal. Or like the daytime talk shows or People's Court, Family Feud. Like there's this whole world when you're sick and you're in school age, you realize there's this whole world that you didn't know existed, and it's all like stay-at-home moms and sick kids and grandmas and shit, the people who just don't go anywhere during the day, and it's like, oh, the television actually works between these hours. Like there's actually programming on, and of course, The Price is Right. Specifically, Bob Barker was always king of that time. And it's funny because we say it, and it's like that only takes up a smidge of your day, and then fucking what? But there's something about hearing the wheel, that beep 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 beep, or doing the showcase. It's the king of sick programming.
Number 2 is making noises.
Just like
Yeah.
yep,
It's the
yep,
best.
yep.
Dude, for the last like hour before the show started, I was laying on the couch, like basically just exhaling the evil.
Yep.
I just like
Get it out. Yep. I, I,
like,
I'm gonna piggyback off of that pick with my pick because what the noises does is alerts everybody, and what that does is my pick here. The overall best part of being sick is the sympathy. Getting sympathy is my favorite thing in the world. There would be times, I mean, I've had, 7 surgeries. Every time I, fucked up a neck, a bone, a disc, and I was getting surgery, and then everyone's like, oh, man, do you need anything? Can I help you? Oh, I'll get that. Don't worry. The amount of, I'd almost be happy when I'm going into surgery because I'm like, I'm not going to have to do shit for 6 to 8 weeks, motherfucker. And when you're sick, when you're real sick, and someone actually is like there to take care of you, and you just groan and moan and all that shit, and they take care, no expectations. No, I'm not doing nothing. Dishes, nothing. That's being sick. That's sympathy, baby.
I do think, by the way, I do think that the making noises, I do think it works. I do think it
like
makes
expelling it.
I think there's medical usage to it. Yeah, I think medical applications. If you
Yeah,
will.
well, there's got to be a reason why, like, we and animals like moan. When you're injured or sick, you're like,
It's
Gets
like
it out.
it's like they've done studies on like weightlifting and like you lift more weights when people are watching or when music
yeah,
is on.
yeah.
Or when you swear, you're stronger and you're tougher when you swear.
Really interesting.
And yeah, remember there was the one like was it The History of Swears or whatever on Netflix?
Mm-hmm.
And then they do that experiment where they put their hand in a bucket of ice.
Oh yeah. And if
And
you
they
scream
just
like
keep
fuck,
it,
it can last
and
longer.
then another one if you keep
Yep.
swearing.
Yep.
Like it lasts like it's like their hands went for like 15 seconds without it and like 3 minutes with it.
Yes.
Like, it was a stark difference.
Yeah, there's also a study that was done that was like, who was telling me about it? Was it you? No, the story of I remember being against it. It was hope. It was like if you have a little bit of hope, it was like if I threw you in the fucking ocean and it was like you got to tread water to survive, and you were like, well, no help's coming, you would die in like 5 minutes. And if I threw you in the ocean and like there was a boat that would like come by every now and then, you could tread water for like 35 hours. There was some experiment where it was like if you give them even the littlest bit of hope, these rats could tread water for like 65 days. I was actually against it because I was like, fuck hope. I don't want hope.
That makes sense. Like your body definitely gives up. Like, it's over, whatever.
Yeah, there's just no reason.
Mine did.
Yeah, this could be it for John. By the way, this might be his last top 5 ever. All right, what do you got? Next pick.
Soup.
Great pick. Great pick.
I'm gonna order some soup like now.
Yep.
Thanks.
I'll go with my food pick. Drinking ginger ale. Ginger ale's not even a drink to me. Ginger ale is like a medicine. It's like an elixir. I don't only drink it when I'm sick, but it's definitely a hangover / sickness. Like when especially from I feel like my grandma would like prescribe it. She'd be like, here's some like warm ginger ale with ice chips. Can't be regular ice. Got to be ice chips. And then, whether it's placebo or what, all I know is my fucking stomach was feeling better.
It is weird. It's like this is like what like Saint Bernard's actually carried in their thing. It wasn't whiskey. It was fucking
I feel like the soup is the food form of that though. Like I eat soup other times. I very much enjoy soup, like no matter what the circumstance. But when it's like you can have ginger ale and soup whenever you want, but you have to have those when you're sick. That's kind of the Venn diagram of it all. So yeah, what kind of soup specifically though?
Chicken noodle.
Gotta be.
Right.
Gotta be. You're not gonna get lobster bisque when you're sick, It's the broth that you gotta get. So yeah,
lobster bisque actually stinks even when you're not sick. Lobster bisque is a bad soup.
That's not true. That's silly.
Lobster bisque. There's not enough. There's one little tiny piece of lobster. Like fucking give me lobster.
It's lobster soup. It's not lobster meat.
I know, but there should be more meat.
That's like saying like when you get tomato soup, there's not enough like tomatoes to chew on. It's not how it works.
All right, whatever.
You're up.
That's fair.
You're up.
Just sitting in the shower. Just sit right on the fucking floor, piss everywhere.
Oh God! Sitting in your own. John's like nothing like sitting in your own piss when you're sick. It's the best. What am I? My 4th pick, Nick?
Yeah, but I think you skipped 2. We went straight from making noises to John did soup right after. Did you snake
sympathy?
In there?
Sympathy.
Oh, sympathy.
Sympathy.
Got it.
Yeah. This is crazy that this slipped to the 4th pick. Losing weight, baby.
Oh yeah,
that's a great one. You get a stomach bug and you come out of it like 20 pounds lighter. Oh, there's nothing better than the fucking the like malaria diet. Give me one of those fucking tapeworms. Give me something where I can't keep anything down for 48 hours. I'm ready for fucking spring break after that, bitch.
Dude. All right, I can't believe this one's. This is my 5th.
Yep.
Excuses. It's so nice. It's so nice to not have to lie.
Yeah.
It's like you spend so much of your life pretending to be sick to not do stuff.
Yeah.
And then it's like actually hitting traffic on the way to work.
Right.
You're like, there's actually traffic. There's a reason I'm late.
So wait, so I guess that under that umbrella falls like, sick days, like not having to go to work.
Yeah.
Because when you
Nah. You can separate it.
Okay, because then I'm taking sick days. So you're talking about getting out of like social events.
I'm talking about. I mean, I meant like even this like it was nice to call you and be like, oh, I'm sick.
Right. Okay. I was gonna say the same thing about work, like getting out of school or getting out of work when it's real. When you call up and you're not even putting on a fake voice. You're not even exaggerating. You're just like, yo, boss, I'm fucking sick. And you mean it. And honestly, as good of a liar as you might be, people can tell. But your voice, when you're actually sick, like, and you know it, you say it differently. You can't fake that,
When I call my mom before I called you, so weird as the 2 calls I made. I'm not feeling well. It was she just goes, "Oh my God, I could smell it." she's like, I can like in your voice, I can smell.
Yeah, your apartment must be disgusting when you're sick. Just the sights and sounds and smells that come out of you.
Did, like farts and stuff. She meant.
No,
like,
I know.
I guess I don't know. I have a weak nose. She has a weirdly fucking good nose. Like it's infuriating. Like as a kid, it was very disturbing. Where she would walk into a room and be like, "Ew, who has their shoes off?" I'm like, well, come on, Wade. Like, but
is she like a basset hound or something?
Yeah. But she was like, I could just smell it already.
Ugh, disgusting. All right, so let us know your top fives when you're sick. Tweet at us. We'll put out the graphic. Let us know who won this matchup, and tweet us your top 5 things. We'll get into our. You want the good news or the bad news? What do you want, the good news or the bad news?
I always go good news first.
All right, the good news is when we started this shit, only 10% of people watching our YouTube videos were subscribed, and now it's up to 40%. So that's almost like a 50-50 split. That's a 30% increase. A little math for you. That's the good news.
Too much math for me, but it's good news.
You know what the bad news is? That still means 60% of you motherfuckers aren't subscribed. It still means the majority.
It's good thing I asked first, because that would have been backwards.
That'd have been terrible. Yeah. Imagine if I was like, well, the good news is
it's good thing I fucking go good news first.
60% still just freeloading off of our videos. And guess what? It's YouTube. You're all freeloading. It's not really all. The only cost is to push the fucking button.
Just push it. Push the button.
Push it. Push it real good.
Push it real good.